Imagine you're swimming thousands of meters below the ocean. No sunlight, no moonlight, nothing. The water around you is completely black. Then, suddenly, a tiny blue light appears. Another one flashes nearby. Then, dozens. It looks like someone switched on the stars underwater, but these are not lights. They are animals. Some fish glow, some squid glow, some jellyfish glow. Even tiny bacteria can light up the ocean. So the question is, why do some animals glow in the dark? At first, it sounds like a superpower, but for these animals, glowing is often the difference between life and death. This incredible ability is called bioluminescence. It literally means living light. Unlike a flashlight or a light bulb, these animals do not need electricity. Instead, they create light using chemistry. Inside special cells, a molecule called luciferin reacts with oxygen. An enzyme called luciferase helps the reaction happen. When they combine, light is produced. Almost no heat, just light. That is why bioluminescence is sometimes called cold light. But making light costs energy. So why spend that energy? Because glowing solves problems. One reason is hunting. Imagine being a fish in total darkness. You cannot see your food. So instead of searching, you make the food come to you. The anglerfish is the perfect example. It has a glowing lure hanging in front of its mouth. Small fish think it looks like food. They swim closer. And suddenly, snap. Dinner is served. Some squid use light in a completely different way. When a predator attacks, they release a glowing cloud into the water. Instead of black ink, they create glowing ink. The predator becomes distracted by the bright cloud, while the squid escapes into the darkness. Some animals glow to confuse predators even more. Certain shrimp and tiny sea creatures can release glowing particles that spread everywhere. For a few seconds, the water becomes filled with light. The predator loses track of the real animal. It is like throwing a flashbang underwater. But perhaps the strangest use of all is hiding. That sounds impossible. How can glowing help you hide? The answer is surprisingly clever. Many predators look upward while hunting. Above them, faint sunlight filters down through the ocean. If a fish swims underneath that light, its dark silhouette becomes easy to spot. Some fish solve this by glowing from their bellies. They carefully match the brightness of the light above them. From below, they almost disappear. Scientists call this counter-illumination. Instead of hiding in darkness, they hide using light itself. Not all glowing animals live in the ocean. Fireflies also produce their own light. But unlike deep-sea fish, most fireflies glow to communicate. Each species flashes in its own unique pattern. It is almost like having a secret language made of light. One flash, pause. Two flashes, the right partner recognizes the pattern and answers back. Scientists estimate that most glowing species actually live in the ocean. In the deep sea, where sunlight never reaches, bioluminescence is everywhere. Entire ecosystems communicate, hunt, hide, and survive using light. So the next time you see a glowing firefly or a video of a glowing jellyfish, remember what you are really looking at. Not magic, not electricity, but millions of years of evolution turning chemistry into light. Because sometimes the brightest survival strategy is simply to glow.